Hello, my loves, and welcome to part 2 for the week of December 19th, 2022. This part 2 is going to be weekly readings for the signs Libra through Pisces. If you enjoy what I do, be sure to like, share, comment, or subscribe. Anything helps. Also, if you want your own personal reading, you can book that through my website or check out my Instagram for more details as well, where I have a ton of free content for you. Otherwise, let's get right into it. I'm struggling right off the rip. Fuck. All right. We're going to start off with Libra. Let's see what Spirit has for Libra this week, what guidance and messages Libra may need. What does Libra have going on? All right, little Libs. Ooh, I'm having some like shuffle issues today. 4, rest and rejuvenation. 5, wisdom. 6, material and spiritual prosperity. All right, Libra, I see love life changes for you. Coming out of a cycle of holding yourself back, not really going after the things that you want, kind of playing it safe, Libra. I have chills, literally, not just because it's chilly right now. So as you integrate all of these things and heal, like you're already taking forward steps to change this cycle, but I do feel like your nervous system is a little bit fried from this. You're a bit uncomfortable. So it will be very important to take the time to pause this week if you are feeling overwhelmed. I feel that the holidays overall are kind of overwhelming you too, if you're traveling or seeing people that maybe are a bit stressful on the system for you, Libra. So be sure to really be tender toward yourself this week. I don't feel an overall heaviness for you. It's just like growing pains, readjustment, kind of figuring out how you can be more comfortable in this new space that you're inhabiting. With the 5 wisdom card too, this beautiful card, showing that all the things that you've gone through are things that you can help guide other people through. Also, if you are drawn to any new people or events or classes this week, definitely look into that more. You're really shifting a lot energetically, Libra, so you're going to be attracting different types of people, different opportunities, different groups, like I said, different teachings. So if you're feeling drawn toward expanding your education anyway, even if it's just like for your own personal growth, that is something I would absolutely go for. And then the material and spiritual prosperity. Finances are definitely shifting quite a bit for you, for the better actually. So if you are worried about things falling apart or not working so well, this should ease your mind a little bit here. You kind of had 2 directions to go in and finally settling on one. And if you feel very excited about it, that's an amazing sign to move forward. All right, Libra. Next up for the week, we have Scorpio. Let's see what guidance we have for Scorpio this week. What messages does Scorpio need to hear? What's going on for Scorps? All right, Scorpio. 2, mental conflict. 14, patience. All right. 1, base chakra. This is interesting. So with mental conflict, I'm actually seeing some of you wanting to leave a long relationship that you have been in. Mostly this is romantic, but this could also be familial. So just somebody you've had ties with for an incredibly long time. I want to say like 10 is coming, so like a decade or longer, about that time. Just really having conflict between like, you have love for this person and like part of you is very comfortable with them, but you just don't really particularly feel excited about communicating with them. You don't really look forward, like you feel very stagnant. Okay. So it's hard to say, like some of us will be you know, kind of ending a karmic cycle with this person and then being able to decide what this relationship looks like after that. But I think it's important to know here with Spirit that some of that stagnation, you know, don't completely blame that person, right? Some of the stagnation is within yourself. Like, you need to be asking difficult questions like, why am I allowing myself to be stagnant as well, right? It's not completely on this person. Like, why do I feel I need to feed this relationship if it's not serving me? Or is it just kind of like something I can use as an excuse to not go after the things I want to go after and not go and change things I want to change? Instead, you're kind of using this dynamic as, I don't want to say crutch, but kind of just like a way to stay where you are because it's more comfortable. So it's definitely important now to exercise patience. Base chakra you got coming up too, so a lot is going to be changing. Kind of feels like it's threatening your security internally, feeling like you are questioning. Also, I'm seeing like old parental wounds, kind of the father wound is coming forward for me. So some of us might be going through and healing that masculine dynamic in ourselves and what that looks like for us growing up and how that has kind of trickled out into other relationships we have, particularly with males in our life. So definitely make sure you're cultivating patience as you go through these changes and try to navigate the next step for yourself, okay? Things are definitely going to shift for you and you're definitely going to be in your head more, but it's kind of necessary to be hermiting right now. So if you feel called to hermit, to step back, to kind of deal with what's going on in your inner world, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that this week or ever. All right. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Let's see what Spirit has for Sagittarius this week. What guidance, what messages does Sagittarius need? Ooh. Okay, Sag. Feeling sleepy. 21, Universe. 5, Throat Chakra. 10, Destiny. Okay, Sag. I'm feeling like big things are kind of going down for you this week. You are connecting even more so with like your spiritual beliefs. Some of this is some of us could be religious beliefs, spirituality, like whatever you believe in. You are feeling this like deep sense of knowing and connection and groundedness through that practice. I do feel that, you know, you've kind of had that connection and maybe not spoken on it as much or kind of shared your teachings or the things that you've learned from this, and it's very influential for you. So I do see this week you beginning to either like consider or start to open up and share, you know, just how this connection has helped you and share that with other people, open up to other people about your experiences, how you've overcome things with this spiritual connection and how you can help them do the same, right? So we have like the 10 Destiny and 21 Universe card. Spirit is really going to be pushing through your throat chakra, your truth, your, you know, passion and what you are passionate about. So make sure you're not biting your tongue this week. Make sure that you are really saying what's on your mind and not blocking any energy that's trying to flow through you as you are a vessel, right? We don't want to cut off our tongue. We don't want to, oh, that sounds aggressive. We don't want to bite our tongue or hold back things that are important to us, right? And I do want to say that, you know, it doesn't mean we have to comment on every single thing. There has to be a discernment, which is where your spiritual practice comes in. There has to be a discernment when things come up, like, is this something I want to speak on? Does this deserve my energy? If you're feeling a charge from it, what is that telling you, right? So having the discernment to know when things like deserve your opinion or feedback and when they don't, right? You don't want to be overstepping and, giving feedback and advice on things that people are not asking for. That's not what I'm saying, but just like speaking your truth, not lying, and not brushing things under the rug, because it's definitely gonna have an impact on people around you, and somebody I think needs it more than you know. All right, next up we have Capricorn. Let's see what messages Spirit has for Capricorn, what guidance Capricorn may need. What the hell? Okay. All right, Cap Nasty. Ooh, big stuff. Big split, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Apparently I can't talk. Material and spiritual success, the prosperity again. Yeah, I like this for us. Discontent and boredom. And 3, solar plexus chakra. Okay, so I see like, what's it called? Promotion in store for some of us. We're being activated to a higher role. Maybe it's managerial. Just holding more responsibility with that role. And, you know, it's kind of this sounds weird, but it's a goal that you've had for quite some time. But I feel like now that you're obtaining it, you're kind of like, oh, this is what I've been asking for. So it's kind of interesting. I do see kind of inner conflict coming forward for you this week. You might have already taken on a new role or taken on this new promotion, but I feel like you're realizing that it's not all it's cracked up to be, right? This newfound responsibility, is it really aligned for you? Is it adding more value to your life? Or, you know, is it just something that you wanted to do? You wanted to climb the ladder, you wanted success, and maybe when you wanted all of these things, you were a different person, right? Or you just had a particular vision of how it would make you feel, or, you know, what value would bring to your life that you're seeing now it might not be. So our solar plexus chakra is really going to be activated this week, Capricorn. This is all about our sense of self-worth, our confidence, how we perceive ourselves in the world, any statements on our self-worth. I might have already said that. Everything's fine. So reassessing what you want to put out into the world, the things that you value, what you want to continue to value, what you may need to adjust here. So, you know, work is definitely what's on the focal. Why can I literally not talk? Work is what's being highlighted for me with this reading, definitely. And I think you've just kind of softened up quite a bit as time has gone on, particularly the past year or two. So just like experiencing so many different things and grieving and opening up and adjusting with so many changes in your life. And this is more on like a personal and family level, but that's really shifted just who you are anyways. And that obviously shifts what you want with work and what you want with your goals. So be okay with these shifts, be okay with these changes coming up for you, and try to see, you know, what this means for you moving forward. Maybe you're going to make some adjustments and kind of change the goals that you do have, right? It's okay to change your goals, even if it's not what you had planned. What the fuck? There's all these stray dogs. Who the hell lives life according to a plan? There's literally these 2 random ass dogs. Actually, I think they have collars on, but take on. Should I be concerned? Okay, anyways. Next up we have Aquarius. Let's see what Spirit has for Aquarius this week. What guidance, what messages Aquarius may need. Somebody's yelling at these fucking dogs. What a weird world it is, huh? All right, 13, transformation. 11, balance. Again, we all got to get it together out here, apparently. 12, sacrifice. All right, Aquarius. I see you just like screaming into the abyss. just feeling like so much is changing and happening around you that you literally cannot process it. I definitely understand the feeling. So honestly, if you do feel like you need to go scream, whether that's in your car, into a pillow, in a fucking field, whatever it is. You need to get this out. I think you're really trying to like keep it calm, cool, and collected here, but there's a lot shifting and you're not gonna be able to avoid these shifts. I feel like you know that there's more to come. You're kind of in the middle of it now. So this really continues for me until like about February timeframe I'm seeing. So be sure that you are expelling this energy any way that you can. For some of us, this can be working out. I see some of you cutting your fucking hair off, just making a dramatic change. You know, they always say when women completely change their hair, they got some shit going on. So, you know, definitely do your best to expel this energy. If you're not going to, you know, talk about it or whatever, you can do this in so many different ways. Like I said, working out, but I feel like it's more like a physical release than talking or journaling or meditating. Like, it's not about calming yourself down. It's about getting out this chaos, right? Some of us, maybe you go punch something, go take a boxing class, anything that's going to get out aggression, particularly. Not that I feel that you're mad, I just feel like you feel very uprooted and unstable, okay? And obviously that's why fucking balance card is coming in, just calling you to balance your inner world. So like I said, this is going to be expelling that energy. You have a lot of new things coming in, so once you expel it, then you can naturally kind of ground down, but you're not going to be able to before you do that, right? Sacrifice to letting go. Some of us are moving, definitely heavy moving energy with this. Maybe you have bought a new property, maybe moving in with certain people, some of us moving back home, moving out of state, moving away from family, just big fucking changes. Something you didn't particularly imagine happening at this point in time either. So that, I think, is why it's so hard to process. You haven't been able to prepare yourself, which you would love to do, but you're not gonna be able to keep it completely cool and stable. So you're human, just you can't really have that expectation. Well, you can, but it's going to stress you out. Just do your best, talk it out, find a friend, go on a run, lift some weights, go boxing, something. If you're not feeling active, go fucking scream. I swear to God. All right. Last but not least, Pisces. All right, Pisces, what you got going on this week? Oh, I almost burped. What guidance does Pisces need for the week of December 19th? We're going to do one more because I'm feeling reckless. Okay, Pisces. Eight, emotional withdrawal. Nice. 8, power. This is another 8. Oh, 3, partnerships and alliances. Okay, Pisces. I think this is like a very healing week for you, actually. I really, really like it. So with the emotional withdrawal, there's some childhood stuff coming up for you. It's not something you've really been seeking or kind of pushing to heal. I have the chills too. So I am seeing with some of you, the back is being highlighted. So back is like our past lives. So there might be some wounding here and you can't pinpoint an exact situation where something happened or an exact time frame or age or anything like that. So this might be a past life where something is being highlighted again for you in this lifetime that needs to kind of be healed and released. So I'm really being drawn to bring up breath work. If you've ever done breath work or any sort of trauma release like that, there's even like particular hip opening and activating exercises you can do to just kind of move stagnant energy. You can kind of get up and just like jump around and shake. So there's gonna have to be a way for you to like move through this energy without particularly pinpointing it, okay? And some of you can, like some of you are like, okay, I know I'm pissed at, you know, my parent for doing XYZ, or I'm pissed at them for not doing XYZ, right? So some of us it will be obvious, but a lot of us it will be kind of past life issues. If you're having any back pain this week, I'm seeing like kind of like muscle spasm, low back issues, mid back issues particularly. And that is kind of where this is being stored for you emotionally, right? So we want to be sure that we're moving through it and not holding on to that in any way. Epsom salt's coming forward, so if you have any access to taking an Epsom salt bath, upping maybe your electrolytes, things like that, definitely want to hydrate as you release. I feel like it's going to be a big one for you. And then I like the power and the partnerships and alliances, because I feel like you're going to kind of make unexpected connections this week with people who can really help give you different perspectives on things, or kind of help you heal and navigate feelings that you might have formerly been ashamed of or not feel like you could share. So if you're feeling drawn to open up to someone, this week is a great time. If you've been holding anything back, that you can kind of be met in a non-judgmental space, especially with this coming forward, unexpected connections and people here to support you. These could even be I don't want to say fucking like karmic partnerships, but kind of soul connections, right? People you've known in past lives coming forward to kind of help you navigate this. So definitely be open and willing to see what comes forward with that. Otherwise, this was it for the week of December 19th. And as always, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe if y'all like what I do. If not, I will see y'all next week either way. Also check out my Instagram and website for more information on booking your own. All right, have a great holiday, everyone.